Hey, how you doing? Hope all is well. God bless you. God bless your families. Hope you're having an awesome Friday. Thank God it's Friday. I love Fridays. I just love to sit in the Sabbath day and dwell. You know, the Sabbath day, oh, excuse me. The Sabbath day is for the Lord. It's to kick back, relax, drink some tea, maybe read, catch up on your word, watch a good Christian-based movie, and just chill. There's nothing like dwelling in the Sabbath day. You know, for those of you who don't know the Sabbath, you rest on Friday nights to Saturday nights in the word of the Lord. You do everything Christian-based, and you enjoy yourself. You relax. You know, you've been working all week, and now you're home, and you're enjoying your Sabbath. But I wanted to come on here and speak about something. You know, God has been speaking about marriages, and it's serious. It's serious to him. And I realize a lot of men of God who are seeking kingdom marriages as well just have a lot to say. There's a lot of negative things to say about women and about how we wait on our kingdom spouses. Let me tell you something. And this is based off biblical. I'm just reading and observing what I'm reading. And I read that Adam prayed for his wife. He begged God for a wife. He asked God for another half of him, for someone like him. Adam, the man, not the woman, the man, asked God to help him find a wife. Because a man who findeth a wife findeth a good thing. Okay? You know, Eve didn't come out asking for him. Eve came out asking about who is she, what's her identity, why is she here. Adam was supposed to teach her who she is, and that's what he did. Women who are waiting on your kingdom spouse, don't let anybody take you out of that waiting room. Don't let nobody make you feel like you are deranged or you need help or something is wrong with you because you're doing it the right way. It's called obedience. Some of us were called to be wives, and some of us are wanting to be wives. And there's nothing wrong with that. Some women go a month of fasting for her husband. Some women don't. Some women just pray on it. And some women just don't pay attention to it. But you cannot judge a woman for wanting to be with one person and for waiting and for challenging herself every day. It's not easy. It's not easy to wait on that man. Even being in a marriage, those of you who are married, it's not easy being in a marriage and having to find your husband. Having to understand your husband and be that wife or be that husband. And it's just disturbing that, men of God are getting on women who is doing it the right way. How about you get on women who's looking for the right man, but who's doing it the wrong way? You always want to get on the woman or on the person who's doing it right. What's up with that? You always think you have the solution on why God does certain things. God does certain things because He's God. Because He wants to. He chose you to be a kingdom wife because He wants to. He created you that way. God is not going to challenge or mess up His creation because so-and-so feels some type of way about it. It's none of so-and-so business. You're looking for a wife as well. So who are you to judge that woman who's looking for a kingdom husband? That's a beautiful thing. I give respect to that. That is respect. Because not a lot of people is doing that. There's not a lot of women who are seeking that. And God does it for a reason. He has a purpose. Everything you pray for, make sure there's a purpose behind it. Don't just pray for it just because it looks good. God don't bless mess. I just hate it when people think that they know better than you and they don't even know what they're talking about. You have to go to Christ. You have to let God direct your path. You have to know what God wants for you because nobody else can help you but God. It's just really disturbing that you're getting on the woman who's doing her best to be a child of God. I need to hear more from people who has been married for a long time. How did you do it? How did it work out for you? I don't want to hear advice from someone who's in the same boat as me. What advice can you tell me that God can't? It's really disturbing when, you know, you're waiting on the Lord, you're doing everything right, and you just have so many people attacking you because you're doing it right. It doesn't matter how many people she dated. It doesn't matter why she's where she's at now. That's what God wants. That's it. She's not asking you why you're single. Why are you looking? Why do you feel what you feel? So what makes you think that it's okay for you to ask her? If God is telling her to do it this way, why is it your concern? I'm just a messenger. I'm just trying to understand myself. You think I want to be sitting around waiting on a husband? You don't think I want to have fun and go out, go on dates and meet new people? Get the whole butterflies in the stomach and, you know, fall in love just 'cause? Yes, I do. But I'm not doing it with anybody no more. And you shouldn't either. You shouldn't tolerate anything from anyone. God created you special to be somebody's bride. And if you are married, stay together. There is nothing out there but a whole bunch of diseases. A whole bunch of unanswered pregnancies. It doesn't matter who you with. It matters who God assigned you with. Because you think you know better, and then when you're in a relationship, you feel all lost. Because that person done did something to you, and you can't turn back from it. Let God handle what you can't handle. Just because you see a book does not mean you know the author. You're only reading the cover. Let God do his thing. It's not easy already. It is hard waiting years after years for the right person. So if you don't have nothing positive to say to that positive human being, then leave them alone. Let God do his thing. Go talk to those out there who's not doing it positively, who are out of character, who's out of alignment, who is sinning, who's just spreading their legs, who is just enjoying life a little bit too much. Go talk to them. And maybe you'll get some insight. But the woman who's doing her thing and waiting on her husband, you doing it, girl. It's not easy, but you're doing it. Only God can remove you from there. It's tough. It's not easy. I know. But it feels a whole lot better to go to bed alone than to go to bed next to a demon. It feels a whole lot better to go to bed alone than to go to bed thinking you will not wake up the next day, or you'll be paralyzed to your sleep, and you don't know why. Why you're getting robbed. Why you getting mistreated. Do you know how many friends I have that's complaining about, oh, I don't want him no more. I need him to leave my house. I'm getting tired of this man. I don't want this man. I don't want this man. But you decided to give him the whole cow. I'll take it too. So, if the person is doing the right thing, don't judge them. Let them do it their way. If God told them to do it that way, leave them alone. Because most of the time, women that are fasting 40 days and 40 nights for a husband, usually they're dating that person. They're with that person already. They're just waiting for them to pop the question. You don't know why they're doing it. I don't know why you're doing it. Just follow the Lord. Let God lead your way. It's sad how people feel like they know God better than you do. Only you know your relationship with Christ. And if God said wait, wait. If God said go, go. If God says it's time, it's time. When God say this is the person, I don't know. Let God do his thing. I love me a good discussion, but I don't like when you're speaking for God. We don't know. That's why God said don't judge. But you have an awesome, blessed day. God bless you. And stay prayed up. Peace.